My name is Ravshanbek Dulchanov, and I'm head of the Trade and Investment division in the Embassy of Uzbekistan in London.
Azim?
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Azim Abdusattarov. I am the CEO of Commercial Real Estate Division of Uzbek Oman Investment Company, and currently I am managing two shopping malls, Samarkand Darwaza and Compass Mall. Glad to be here.
Thanks, Azim. And Sardor, please.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sardor Koshnazarov. I'm CEO of Investa. It's a financial advisory firm based in Uzbekistan. We also do advisory on capital markets, infrastructure financing in here in Uzbekistan. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. So launching into my first question, Ravshanbek, this is going to be for you. And this is about the general real estate market. Could you please tell us how it's changed over the last few years?
Yeah, thank you very much, Charles. Indeed, first of all, we have to inform the participants that Uzbekistan since 2016 started a large-scale reforms in all spheres of our life, in political sphere, in economical sphere, humanitarian, and many, many others. And huge efforts have been done by the government to increase the investment potential of the country, and to open to move barriers which were existing before, to facilitate trade between the countries. And if we are talking about the priorities, the trade between the neighboring countries that has increased dramatically. And of course, it affects to the real estate market of course also. And as a result, we have construction boom currently in Uzbekistan. Especially, of course, we have to mention here Tashkent, which is the capital of the country, and you can see even from the statistics that the number of the construction developers are increased few times in Tashkent, and the participants also and the people who visited Tashkent, so they can compare how was the construction market before and what is the dynamic today. So even if you go there, you went there a year ago and now, so it's big dynamics in this market. And of course, many being here in London, we can feel the interest of the foreign developers to the real estate market in Uzbekistan. And the interest is there, and the embassy is working with a number of the companies on different projects. And of course, we are ready to facilitate further the interaction with foreign companies in order to attract them to the Uzbekistan market and to create any conditions for them, more convenient conditions to work in our country.
Thanks, Ravshanbek. I've got a follow-up question. I'll come back to you in a second on that. But Sardor, as an investor in the market, can you tell us from your perspective how the market has changed?
Yes, thank you, Charles. Thank you, Ravshanbek, for giving this brief introduction. But still, it mostly covers what is happening in Uzbekistan, specifically in real estate across different segments, be them residentials, commercial, and specific segment. And the topic of our webinar today is industrial facilities and warehouses. You actually, yes, many things and big things are happening here because the market itself is beginning from low base. If you look at the growth rates, they are impressive. And there are different opinions about what's happening here, whether that the market and specifically the industry of real estate is overheating, but that can be, of course, discussed. But from our perspective, the industry and the investments that have been made in recent years, especially after 2016, that what we have now is starting from low base. There could be comparisons with similar markets in the region or in other geographies, but our bigger picture is that Uzbekistan did not have that life cycle of real estate development, and that is why we think that we are at the beginning of long-term journey towards specifically value creation in real estate across almost all of the segments, as I said, residential, commercial, and industrial facilities. So we here, we are locals. Maybe one might think that our opinion could be discretionary because we are here. The testimony of regarding the interest in the market is the actual investments being made over the past couple of years. New players are coming across various sizes of projects, small, medium, large, across different segments. Investors are coming from different geographies. So in briefly, our opinion is in line with Roshan Bey voiced about the market potential of real estate, and that we started from low base. Growth potential is there, and we believe that early, I would say at this stage, brave investors would be paid off well. Charles, that's my brief.
Thanks, Ado. Azim, is there anything you wanted to add? I just noticed you come off mute there. Azim?
Yeah. Thanks, Sardorika. As an addition, I would like to make some brief points that I totally agree with Ravshan Beyka and Sardorika. And overall, due to the rapid growth in economy and the number of population, which is 36+ million of population in the region in Central Asia, there is definitely a demand on in all the real estate segments, starting residential, commercial, warehousing, logistics, and etc. These days, what we see in the real estate market is like the aggressive development of residential / mixed-use properties. Mixed-use properties is the best concept for both residents and non-resident visitors, which is the property is designed for, for the comfort of people. Everything is in walking distance, living, entertainment, working, business offices, shopping, retails, healthcare, and etc. So this is one of the latest trend of real estate market in Uzbekistan. I could give you one example that one of the major Turkish developers, Koç Group, is working on the huge project. It's called Pyramid, mixed-use property. And there is another one is Infinity mixed-use property, which is in the also in the primary location of the Tashkent city. These are the modern and latest trends which attracting everybody, consumers, customers, and investors, because the economy, the rapidly growing economy is forcing the real estate industry to, domestically to build the capacity and attract foreign developers and investors to create the very pleasant, beneficial, and long-term project in terms of well-being of Uzbek population. There is definitely, the growth potential in the real estate market. The industry is relatively new comparing to other industries. In all major cities these days, you can see huge developments. Also, like as you mentioned earlier, all these three major special economic zones are equipped with huge warehousing, key logistic services, including transportation delivery, material handling, packing, etc. So yeah, definitely, it's exciting that, in the last few years, I would say the last 5 years, there is a significant change, and you cannot recognize Tashkent if you miss Tashkent for a few days. So you can see, the totally different thing, because living here and working hard morning to night time. I've recently been in Tashkent city, which is the newly and the most popular place these days for everyone. And I got lost, even being local. And so amazing with the night walk. It's impressive. So overall, and I believe from investor perspective, and the changes have been taking place in the few last year, it's incredible. And I think this is the starting point, and there is a long way to go for. Thank you.
Thanks, Azim. That's really useful, and it really illustrates how much Uzbekistan has been growing over the last few years.